What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So today I got a fun one for you. This deck is actually centered around one of the top cards to come out of Aetherdrift, the Monument to Endurance, a really powerful artifact. It's so powerful that it touches on so many cards throughout the history of Magic. But before I dive into the deck, just a quick reminder, if you want to stay up to date on all the Aetherdrift Standard or Magic-related content I'm doing for the channel, make sure to hit that like button or the subscribe button. Definitely help things out there, and that way you get notified as soon as I post any new content. So let's dive into the deck. The deck is Mardu Discard, and it's centered around taking advantage of discarding cards to get the triggered abilities from the Monument to Endurance. And you do this in this deck by having several discard outlets. Got the Guardian Nubenalia that lets you discard to make it indestructible. Fear of missing out, the enter the battlefield triggered ability. When it enters, you discard a card, then you draw a card. Whenever you attack, Inti Seneschal of the Sun is pretty nice because it lets you have the option of discarding a card to put a +1/+1 counter on a target attacking creature and giving it trample. The Phyrexian Dragon Engine is rather interesting because oftentimes you're going to want to discard this to the graveyard, but also you can bring it back either through its Unearth ability or through Helping Hand or Recommission, and it'll allow you to, when it comes from the graveyard, it allows you to discard your hand to draw 3 cards, so that you can get some pretty wild effects with that. We have a little bit of muscle with the Voldarian Thrillseeker. This is kind of nice to be able to use as a finisher, and you can also reanimate it using the reanimation spells, but it's a nice finisher to put the ability onto a creature and be able to fling it at your opponent to close out the game. We do have 3 copies of Zoraline, the Cosmos Caller. The reason this card is in the deck is because of the attack trigger. Whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain a life, but also whenever it attacks, you can pay 1 white and a black and 2 life, and when you do, you can return a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it's any of our creatures and the Monument to Endurance, which is really cool. Then we have 2 copies of Helping Hand to bring back any of our creatures. 4 Torch the Tower, which is really important. Actually, this should belong over here. Really important because you can exile an annoying creature if it dies, and you can bargain it by sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or a token, which the Monument of Endurance creates as a treasure token, so it's kind of nice to have it deal 3 damage. Recommission, which is really nice, it brings back your creatures or an artifact with mana value 3 or less, so ways to get back the Monument of Endurance if it's destroyed. We also have 4 copies of Bitter Triumph, which has one of the choice costs is to discard a card, so that plays in nicely to this deck, and we're running 4 of those. And of the lands, the most notable is the Mycosynth Gardens, which lets you make a copy of a non-token artifact you control. So you can actually have up to 8 copies of Monument of Endurance, which is really powerful in this deck if you have enough mana to do it. And then if your opponent gets within range, you can just burn them out by discarding cards and have your opponent lose 3 life for each copy of Monument of Endurance you have. So it's a pretty powerful deck. In that sense, it's a little tricky to get set up sometimes, but it's pretty fun to play how it eludes its way through your opponent's threats to try and get the win. So let's go ahead and hop on the ladder, see if we can get some wins with it, and do well. All right, so we're on the draw. Yeah, we just need 1 more land for this hand to be really good. We'll keep it because we have some discard elements, we have some removal, and bring our stuff back. So let's give it a shot. But pass there. Playing the bounce deck. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that now. They're gonna have us discard a card, which plays right into our hands. But do that. Let's go ahead and cast that. We'll bring back the Seeker, Thrillseeker, and pass. Need to land though. There we go. Let's go ahead and attack here. Get some points. Cast the monument. Yeah. But discard the. We're missing out. We'll draw a card. Yeah, we'll go ahead and attack there. Let's see. I'll go ahead and pass.
Did I scare you?
Alright, so it's got hexproof, at least for now. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and pay through life. Get rid of the entity tracker.
Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
Okay. What are they up to? Go ahead and cast into. I'll decline. We need that spell.
Okay, now let's run away.
I'll go ahead and pass. Yeah, we're gonna have to destroy that. How do I want to do this? I think we'll go ahead and attack here. Ditch that. Then we'll go ahead. Cast that, and we'll pass the turn. If we can survive this turn, we might be able to get the win. Because we can discard a card, make them lose 3 life at the end of their turn. Next turn, our card draw, we can discard that, make them lose 3. And then we fling the Voldaren Thrillseeker and have them lose remaining damage. So before that resolves, go ahead. Let's see here. They're gonna try and get us. Okay, I see. We'll lose 2. They'll draw a card. They think they can attack. Alrighty. Yeah, we go in. Full attack. Discard that. Have them lose 3 life. Put a counter on it. Tramples over for 3. Wow, nice. That was a tight game. Glad we were able to make our way through it and win it. That's a good deck we beat too. Alright, we are on the draw, but pretty decent stuff here. We'll go ahead and hold on to this, see how we do. Bit of Triumph, good discard outlet, same thing with the Fear of Missing Out. Feed the Monument. Like we're playing against some kind of reanimator. Yeah, go ahead and play that. I'm gonna discard the Thrillseeker. And get it back with our reanimation spells. Mill. Type of mill deck. Okay. Yep. Heavy mill. Okay, that actually might help us a little bit. We can just get to our reanimation spells. I'm going to go ahead and just make a copy of our monument. Nice target.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us. I know where to find all the answers.
Okay. What do we have? Could reanimate that. That'll let us get these back later. And then we can blow up our Jace. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna have to decline. Because we're gonna need to get rid of Jace there.
Too much noise.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win. Off you go.
There comes that. Okay. Before the end of the turn, we'll just end Liliana. She would go really nicely in this deck.
I'll be back with friends.
Alright. And since I don't want them to get the attack triggers, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it now. We need to draw some cards to discard. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do the dragon engine. We'll take action, discard everything we got, and have our opponent lose life. Okay, that's a pretty good turn for us. Can I have us discard a card?
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
I'd be
Don't
happy to.
overthink things.
Okay. Let's see if we can end it right here. Nice. That worked out the way we wanted it. All right, we are on the draw again. I'm going to keep this because we have 2 of the Monument to Endurance, so let's keep it, see how we do. We have some discard that we can do if we have to. There's our land. Go ahead and pass there. Ah. We'll let that resolve. Let the trigger happen, and they'll go ahead and kill it. They'll see our hand, but that's fine. No problem. Alright, let's get our monument out right away. Okay. What should we do here? Let's take... I'm gonna have to take a second turn off, but we'll get both of these out. And we'll really start to get something going. Probably best we didn't give him a target to attack or put a stun counter on. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Guardian. Depending on what they do, we'll discard the... Oh, I see. Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, go ahead and guess I'll discard that. And let's see here. Do it one more time. Take some treasures. That'll really help us for next turn. Okay. We'll take care of that. Let's see. Just doing some quick math here. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Let's see. Okay. Then we'll go ahead. Let's see. Go ahead and attack there. Nice. And we'll pass. So depending on what they do, at the end of their turn, we'll They give us a target. We'll take it out with a bitter triumph. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and attack here. And we'll go ahead. See if we can get away with casting that. Yeah, that'll be game. Ah, I see. That's fine. We'll go ahead and pass. There we go. Had one of those left. Nice. We'll take that win too. Okay, we are on the play. That's nice. I don't think that's happened to us yet. Enigma Jewel. Okay. Let's see here. I think we'll do the Guardian for now. And we'll pass. Okay. Pay one into it for color. Let's see. Really want to hold off on doing all my discarding stuff until later, but we do need to get to our monuments. So we'll go ahead and ditch that. No attacks. At least not for now. Azorius Artifacts. This will be interesting. Next turn we'll drop the land. Maybe just get rid of that market gnome. We'll see. This one. This creature is exiled from the battlefield while you're activating a craft ability. Gain a life draw. Okay. When it dies. Okay. Here's our monument. Nice. I think we'll enlist. Go to combat. Enlist. Let's try that top. We got that off the board. I'll go ahead and pass. Go get him a simulacrum synthesizer, it looks like. Oh no, perilous snare. Let's see here. Go ahead and activate that ability. Discard a card. Go ahead and bring back the dragon engine. No attacks. Alright, what are they up to? It's a tough matchup for us. They have all these big artifacts that can be just coming out of nowhere. Not quite sure here. Ah, that's a pain in the rear. They might just trample us to death now. Yeah, I guess we... Guess we'll just block one, take one. Alright. Huh. Could play that onto the dragon engine. Do that. And that. But we don't have enough to do that, so... Tough choices. I think we'll go... One thing I will do is... It's a 3 toughness. Darn it. So I think we are kind of forced into doing this. Get rid of that blocker. Okay. It's a good thing we didn't pay the life for that bitter triumph. But... What do they have? Do they want to sack one of their artifacts? I don't think they have the right curve to do it for another simulacrum or anything like that. Of course, they only need to do it for a larger artifact with the mana value. Was it 3 or greater? Yeah. Hey, we'll take that. We'll block one. That's lethal. They got us. Bummer. So close. I think we might have been able to take him next turn. Oh. That's a rough hand. We'll go ahead and mulligan that. This we will keep. This gives us what we need. Gonna keep 6. I'm gonna pitch. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch the Guardian. We'll get it back if we need to. And then we'll go ahead and battlefield. That's nice. We can ditch the Phyrexian Dragon Engine to the NT. Okay. Non-token Merfolk become tapped. They get to create a Merfolk token. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Do that. Go ahead and attack here. Draw a card. Alright. Whenever a creature you control explores a land card, put it on your hand onto the battlefield tapped, and then whenever a creature you control explores a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and make a copy of the monument. Seems like that's a good thing whenever we do that. Then we'll go ahead and attack there. Discard a card. Bummer. All right. Go ahead and play our land. Then I think we'll go ahead and let's see here. I think we'll go ahead and attack here. Choices, choices. What do they want to do here? Or thinking. And we get 2 points off them. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we can do that. Question is, can they do 17 to us one turn? I think we can get them. Do at least 6. So next turn, all we have to do is attack, or we can do a recommission, bring one of those back. This really doesn't matter. Just to get a discard trigger. Gonna hit us for 5 here. Yeah, they're thinking. They'll get 2 tokens if they do that, though. Oh, they'll actually get 4 tokens. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and just in case this doesn't work. Get some insurance, and we have multiple ways to discard. Yeah, I had a feeling we had it there. That was just a good hand we got. That was a nice win. Alrighty, so that was the Mardu Discard deck. Pretty wild. If we get our Monument to Endurance, we are in really good shape to win. Just due to the just how powerful it is and what it does as far as draining your opponents for points and stuff. And then if we can get some of our reanimation, especially the recommission, we can bring this back, or even bring back the Thrill Seeker. I love it, the fact that we can also copy the Monument to Endurance with the Mycosynth Garden. Whenever we get that, it seems like we win the game. So as long as we get our tools, we'll be okay. Of course, that goes with any deck, but it's kind of the case with this deck. It just has a lot of resiliency if you can resolve a Monument to Endurance. So I'll go ahead and leave the deck list in the video description if you want to check it out. The only thing I might actually add to this deck is a couple copies of Liliana of the Veil, just due to the fact that she's a repeatable discard outlet if you don't have any other ways to do it, and she can also use her Edict effect. Something to keep in mind. Maybe trim a couple of the cards that there are 4 of, just so you can get her in the deck. But that's probably the only change I might make to the deck itself. So just something to keep in mind there if you have a couple of copies of her lying around there. But I think that'll do it for me today for this deck. Hope you liked it. It's a pretty wild one. Pretty fun to play. Just as long as you get your sequencing and understanding the game situations, you'll be okay, and you'll navigate your way to a win. So. But that'll do it today, everybody. I'll be back again soon with some more Aetherdrift Standard. But until next time, you all take care, and we'll see you soon.